Welcome back, CAD users. It's your favorite teacher, Miss Russell, and I'm going to show you how to make this aluminum angled block part so we can create a detailed drawing from it. This is what it looks like completed. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to say File, New Part. I'm going to make sure my units are in inches. Yours probably already are. And I'm going to create a sketch on the, let me double check, front plane. And we're going to just make ourselves an actual block. So I started from this corner here and then used the corner rectangle tool to drag that out. And then we'll go ahead and dimension this height to be 2 inches and the width to be 3 inches. That is all there is to your first sketch. We'll extrude that out, and we're going to extrude that out 2 inches. I know how much you love these easy parts. It's going to get a little bit trickier, but there is the first part. So we'll go ahead and create another sketch to start doing some of these angles. Hang on 1 second here. Sketch, sketch, and there we are. We're going to be on the top plane here. We're going to make ourselves some triangles that go and stay on the edges. So you can see how there was an orange, and I'm just going to be off a little bit here. An orange line that comes up that says, yep, you're on the edge. And I'm purposely not making mine the same height because we're going to actually dimension that. I want this leg here to be 1.5. And then I'm just going to go ahead and make this bottom leg 1. And we want these triangles to be equal. So I'm going to add that relationship now rather than having it earlier just to kind of show you. So I click on it, hold the shift key down, click on this side. It brings up both of those lines, and I will find the equal tool, and that one moved up. And then we'll do the same on the bottom. Click on it, it'll highlight blue. Hold my shift key down, click on this one, highlights blue. I have both of those lines, and I want those to be equal as well. That is all there is to the second sketch. And then we're going to extrude cut this one down, but we're only going to do it blind, 0.9 inches. So there it is. So now we have this cut. So far so good, not too hard. You may want to go ahead and hit the save key. This is going to be saved as AngledBlock. And I'm going to call mine B1 because I already showed you what it looks like when it's done. So now we're going to actually add a reference plane just to make sure this next part goes well. We clicked that reference plane right off the features bar, by the way. And you will see it'll come up with this. We want our reference plane to be off this face. And you could put it right like on that face or just slightly off that face. It doesn't really matter, but we want to make sure that we're doing that. Because when I went to make this part the first time, if I have too much stuff open, I'm going to pause until that goes away. Okay, I'm back. I think this is where I left off. My system crashed and I have to come back up. So we're doing this reference plane here. I'm going to green check that. It's just like 1/10 of an inch off of this side. And what that's going to let us do is put this angled part there. So we're going to create a new sketch on this new plane. So I'll just select plane 1 over here. And I'm going to make mine go to the right plane. Let me make sure I'm on the right plane. Okay, so I am creating a sketch in plane 1. And I'm going to use this line tool here, and I'm going to go along this part up here. Hopefully you were watching closely. I'm going to scroll out so you can sort of see that. So I just outlined another triangle that's on this top edge here, and we're going to just give it one dimension, which is an angle. So I'm clicking the top line and the bottom line, and that pulls up the angle tool. That's okay. I have this midpoint. See how it gave me that yellow line and said make driven? That is because it thinks it wants it to go to the midpoint of this, which I do not. So I need to delete that midpoint relationship. And now you see I can move this around. So that will let me change this angle. And I'm going to change the angle to 15. If it'll let me. I'm going to delete that angle and redo it. And that is the angle that I want. So on this plane then, if I come around to the front, you can kind of see what I'm gonna do is cut this all the way through so that I have this angle on the top. So we're gonna go to our features and we're gonna do an extrude cut and we're gonna say not blind, but through all on that. And I want to show you kind of what that looks like. So here it is, it's gonna go all the way through this part on this angle. And that gives us kind of this other piece of the angle. A little tricky. The first time I did it, I tried to do it on this surface and it cut weird. So putting that plane there just helps it keep in the right angle. And we're going to do one last sketch on the back of this. We're going to cut a hole out. So I'm just going to draw a circle. And then I'm going to add some dimensions to it. This circle needs to have a radius of 0.5. The center of the circle to the bottom needs to be 0.5. And the center of the circle to the edge, oops, get out of that. I think mine is still a little crazy. From the center to the edge needs to be 1.5. That was pretty close. So there is that last sketch, and then we'll feature extrude cut through all that piece. And our drawing, our part is created that we're going to be making a drawing out of. We can see this plane right here. If we don't like looking at it, which, you know, it's not always fun to look at, you can hit this hide tool and that'll go away. And then we're going to edit this material and we're going to make it 1060 alloy aluminum. And then you absolutely need to save this part as the angled block again. You probably already done that if you were paying attention earlier. And then again, save as an STL part and send the STL to me so that I know you've completed this. And then I'm going to be showing you later how to do the drawing from this STL. So you're going to pull up the angled block and we will do the drawing.